welcome back.
To the Animation Weekly Recap.
Yes, hope you guys are doing well.
Yeah.
This one might be a little bit quicker of one because I'm a bit under the weather, so I'm going to need you to carry the energy, which I know might be hard because I usually am like the star of the show, and it went to show last week when everybody sided with me on the opinions of Steamboat Willie versus if Morgan & Morgan was actually really interested in finding out.
Oh, right. I kind of lost that case. I said that.
No, you didn't.
I think
don't
you won
you dare
that one.
try to backtrack.
Okay, don't you dare. Wow.
Don't you dare.
And it's crazy that I have to bring the energy. I just flew in literally 2 hours ago from Philadelphia, a weekend away, for a comic convention. It wasn't really comics. It was trading card convention.
How did that go?
It went really well. Yeah. Apparently.
You trade a lot of cards?
I wasn't trading cards. I was drawing on some of my Loricana cards and selling those. Mm-hmm. I had a little table. Mm-hmm. And Tony was there. He was also a guest, amongst other Loricana artists. There was probably six or seven of us. Steven Silver was there, if you know him. Anyway, great time. And yeah, we did really well.
It's really cool.
Wow. I'm going to chalk that up for you not feeling good. That sounded like you didn't mean it.
It did, didn't it?
Oh,
That's
okay.
Crazy.
That's really cool.
I was at the Braves game in Atlanta.
Oh, that's right. Why did you go to a Braves game?
My fiance's, our best man at our wedding lives in Atlanta, so it was like the last one of the season. They weren't getting into playoffs, so tickets were cheap. We literally got 7th row for like $70.
No way.
And it came with a $10 drink voucher. Which, $10 isn't going to get you a drink there.
No.
But, yeah, we
Third
just
of
went
a
to the
drink.
Braves, ate a lot of gluten, which I don't usually eat, so.
That might be why you don't feel good.
No, it was I woke up with like a sore throat.
Yeah.
Couldn't swallow.
I was a little sore throaty last night, too.
I think it's allergies.
Yeah.
I'm going with that.
It could be. Yeah.
And
There's
I was
lot
in
of
a different allergy zone.
Yeah.
Also. Probably really switched up my
You look
system.
extra tan today, too.
You're so annoying. We're not going to keep this going.
Right.
Another thing in the comments
dead.
was people saying, like, somebody was like,
Did they get on you?
No.
Oh.
They were like, if you're doing it for an event, that's fine. And then this other girl was like, I went to the tanning bed for my wedding and then stopped after. And I think it helped a lot.
But
Helped with tan lines, helped with this.
how does she feel 40 years later?
If you do it for 3 months, you're fine. Just don't get like addicted. And like, if I'm sitting here next March and it's still cold outside and I've got this tan, you should start questioning.
Question, though, not to keep going into this, but is it more dangerous than the sun? It is,
I'm
right?
sure.
Because it's more concentrated.
Yeah, but you also you lay at the beach in the sun for 8 hours. You lay in this for 8 minutes.
I know. Well, that's good. I'm glad they're keeping it
Yeah,
short.
you're not. Well, yeah, they're also
It's
going to have
working.
their machines in use for all day for one person. What am I going to do? Take a whole day's PTO to go to the tanning bed?
I don't know. I don't know how you do these things.
You go for 8 minutes.
How does the work get done? I don't know, Anyway, let's get into this today because you're not feeling good and you're grumpy.
I am grumpy, and you're pissing me off.
Curse word.
That's not a curse word.
Hey, but can we read some of the comments? Because we haven't done that in a couple times at the end.
Yeah, if you remind me.
Okay.
I have a bad memory.
We're in trouble. I have a bad memory too.
We were trying to do that for so long.
Well, let's make sure that our articles aren't very interesting, and that way we'll remember.
We can afford to even drop the last one, to be honest.
We might, and just read 3 comments.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you like more comments? Let's do this. Okay, let's go.
Okay, Article 1. Dreamworks animation production and remote workers reach union milestone.
I don't know about this.
Oh, you don't? Okay.
No,
then
let's hear about this.
Let me tell you about it. Production workers at the studio ratified their first ever union contract with the Animation Guild. IATSE Local 839. They should use better names for these
Also
organizations.
known as the Animation Guild Tag. So it's got multiple names.
Well,
right?
no, I'm on to the next one. IATSE Local 839.
Yeah.
And the Picture Editors Guild. IATSE Local 700. That's its name as well. I would like to put out there just like an idea of like rebranding.
Well, that's why they have tag. They go by...
No, this just listed 3 different ones.
I know,
that
but
approved of it.
the animation one is the IATSE Local 839. That's animation. The other ones are different.
Well, no, this is the
unions.
Animation Guild tag. Is the Animation Guild.
Right, but that is IATSE Local 839. Those are the same thing.
Okay.
I don't think it...
We need to rebrand.
Clarify
this is
that,
too
but yeah.
confusing.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, DWA's... Oh, that's DreamWorks Animation. Okay. That one I got. Okay.
Okay.
DWA's cross-country remote animation workers who contribute to the LA-based projects have unionized with TAG.
They've unionized even though they're not in California. They're living elsewhere.
Yeah.
Interesting.
After 9 months of negotiation, the production workers' vote saw an overwhelming majority choose to ratify the contract with a 92% participation rate, and 96 of those voted in favor. So according to the Guild, the new contract includes established wage minimums for job classifications with yearly increases to those minimum rates, including one of the most competitive production assistant rates in the industry.
Wow. Okay. I don't know how they're getting this right now.
I don't really know either, because are we just trying to run DreamWorks under?
I just like, this is kind of what hurt us before, is they did a whole, right? Like there was the SAG and, you know, the Writers Guild, and then there was also some upheaval within the Animation Guild, because I think they were negotiating right then. And it was what led to where we are now, honestly. Or it was an element of it. I won't say it was just the only thing. But it seems like bad timing to be kind of ratifying
I want a yearly
agreements
increase.
and starting new unions. I don't know, but keep going.
Substantial reduction to healthcare coverage costs. Annual individual healthcare premium will be $0. How do you even get that? Usually that isn't... Anything I know about getting healthcare from a job I've had, it's like, this is what the healthcare company gave us, so this is what you pay.
Yeah.
So are they just assuming that then the boss, like DreamWorks, will then get involved and cover some of their healthcare?
I don't know. It's at 0% what? Premiums or?
Yearly healthcare premium will be $0.
I guess they don't have to pitch in anything to the healthcare, that it's all 100% provided.
No, because then it's a
DreamWorks?
substantial reduction in the healthcare coverage costs.
Coverage costs.
Who gets free healthcare? Is that even a thing?
I don't know if that's 100% free. That's worded funny to me.
Well, it does say substantial reduction, though.
Right, and then at the end it says 0. So
They could be...
two different things.
Well, no, annual individual healthcare premium. So usually you pay a premium once a year. That's what it's saying. That's 0.
Oh, well. I mean,
Do
it
you
sounds
know
like a
anything
good
about
deal.
healthcare?
Not enough.
I don't either.
Yeah, your mom brings in the healthcare. Artists always marry somebody that's not an artist so they can bring in healthcare for you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I
Nurses,
pay for my own.
Teachers, government workers.
My company doesn't provide it for me, so
Amazon
I pay for
workers, marry those people. They're very sexy.
my own. Ew. I hated that.
In a healthcare way.
Ew, okay.
Okay.
I'm ignoring you.
All right.
Guaranteed retirement contributions.
Uh-huh. Wow.
Additional 6th and 7th day pay for salaried and on-call employees.
I mean, as overtime?
Are you working the 6th
Yeah.
and 7th day, or are you just getting paid
They're
for Saturdays while you're on the golf course?
That's very unclear. I mean, obviously, it's for them to work. So if they work a 6th or 7th day, they get pay even though they're salaried or on-call employees.
That's how I'm taking it.
Salaried, that makes sense, because a lot of times they'll try and get away with it if you're salaried.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow.
On call I would assume you're already getting paid for that.
I don't know how they got all this in agreement. I'm sure there's more.
They got a 96% agreement.
Well, that was from the people that were wanting to get all this. But
No, this is what
have they passed this by DreamWorks already, and they approved all that?
This has all been won over. Yeah. See, the production workers' vote saw an overwhelming majority choose to ratify the contract with 92% participation, and 96 of those voted in favor.
Well, they were ratifying it in their favor, so of course they would approve it. Yeah, I mean, I'm just surprised that DreamWorks kind of went for all that. I mean, good for them.
That it's like
good for the
happening. I don't
union
really
people.
get how this. Yeah. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. These sound like really big asks.
Yeah, I would say some of those definitely are.
But we don't know what's going on in their world because, like, you could say...
basically raises, healthcare, and overtime. They won on all those spots, Those are pretty big issues.
And retirement contributions.
And retirement, yeah. Like, those are all the things right there.
I mean, to me, it sounds crazy because it sounds like Dreamworks is about to go under from this.
Well.
But maybe to them, we don't know we don't know what's going on. Like, say, maybe substantial reduction in healthcare coverage costs means that they were paying like $700 a month, and now they're only paying $300 a month.
Yeah.
That could be considered substantial cut in healthcare, which is still more than like the average Joe pays for individual.
Yeah.
So like maybe that's it.
I'm still wrapping my head around how do remote workers how are they union members also? I didn't know that was even a thing. That's a new thing right there. I don't know.
That's true.
Because like that's the whole point. If you're not
it does
in
say
California,
reach union milestones, so maybe it is like
well,
the
no,
first time.
but I don't think that's the milestone. I think the things they got is the milestone. I think they were already a part of that, part of the union. But I didn't know that.
I don't really get how I'm remote
world.
Working for California, but I live in Tennessee and I can go for the California union.
Mean, doesn't it seem like a win-win? Like, why would anybody stay in California? Oh, go to Tennessee. You're living cheaper. Get the same pay, I guess. Get the same benefits now. All that. And being in the union.
Yeah, that actually doesn't make any sense to me.
Yeah. And it's weird just that they wouldn't be a part of a Tennessee union, because that's how I thought all unions used to be. How all unions worked is they're very local. That's why it says local 839. They're a local union. How do they help somebody in Tennessee? I don't know. It's just weird. It's like a whole new world.
I have nothing to put in because I don't understand.
Because we don't know. But, if you have any insights in the comments, please let us know.
But I guess congrats. And also, is Dreamworks hiring?
I'm worried about Dreamworks now. I don't know. That sounds like a lot. But
it does.
Good for those people. I hope it lasts. That's the point, honestly.
Yeah.
I'm always suspicious when they're giving away big things in a real down industry where films aren't making the kind of money they used to make. It's suspicious to me. It's like, okay, how did that happen and why?
I feel like DreamWorks. Well, then that goes to tell me that maybe what they're fighting for is just like something like to get what the average Joe gets. Like I said, because it does say minimum. Established wage minimums for job classifications with yearly increases to those minimum rates. So it's almost like they're asking for minimum wage.
Well, no, union minimums, right? Well, wage minimums is all it says, but it'd be union wage. So yeah, no, those aren't minimum wage for sure.
Including one of the most competitive production assistant rates in the industry.
Yeah. Production assistant. That's a PA, right? Like that is a, just above, or it could include get my coffee. It's like makes these copies.
Yeah, but they're remote, so that make sense.
Scan this, email this.
How are they doing that remote though?
Well, I mean, you could do that at remote. A lot of that, if it's not except
Uber Eats the coffee.
Except for get my coffee, yeah, which nobody wants to do anyway. But no, a production assistant is the lowest.
I know I'm doing
position on the production, chart.
I know I'm doing it with Pam.
I know. Sorry, but I mean that's the position. You're in training. You're getting to know the production process. Mm-hmm. So. But
last week you said I was a producer
of this show. I said of this show. Yeah, you are. You're producing
I already put it on my LinkedIn. Producer at Pencilish.
You did not. You better not have. Pam would be mad, I think.
Yeah, that would.
Even nice Pam would be like,
wait,
what? Yeah. Ansley, what?
That would be a literal slap in the face to Pam.
Yeah.
No, I'm not. But that's also just because I'm not producer of the show. Stop.
I think you are. All right, let's go to number 2. We gotta get her out of here.
I know. I really need to go to sleep.
Oh, Critters! I recognize that.
Yeah, you recognize this?
Well, just because this has been in the news a lot, this critters thing.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, I just found out about it.
French filmmaking. Did you? I thought we talked about this, how OpenAI gave them $30 million to make a feature film.
Oh, no, now it's different. French filmmaking organizations condemn OpenAI-backed animation feature aiming for Cannes. So they're trying to go compete their...
Cannes. It's Cannes.
Is it Cannes?
Cannes.
So pretty much OpenAI has backed an animated feature film, and now they are trying to compete in the Cannes Film Festival. Cannes.
Oh, that's the part I didn't get because I think I only read the headline. So that's why it's French people that are like doing a condemn. Aren't they doing like a, what do you fill out a form?
Yes. So a coalition of French creator organized has issued an open letter opposing OpenAI's reported plan to create and premiere a fully AI-generated animation feature at the Cannes Film Festival. The group, which includes graphic artists, screenwriters, and animation directors, warned that while technology can aid creativity, no technology can replace the sensitivity, vision, and commitment of human creators. They argue that authorship must remain human-led, rooted in lived experience and culture rather than an algorithm that scrapes content from the internet.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
the French are very much into their art, right? Like film is art, and that I could totally see them being like, "What? You're not going to show that here?"
Do you think it would ever get in?
That's the question. I mean, not now. No, I mean, not if French people are the ones that are going to say who's in and who's out, and it is. So no, I don't.
Yeah,
I'd be kind of surprised if it did.
I mean, it kind of looks scary looking. Is it supposed to be scary?
No, I think it's funny. So Critters, which is what this movie is going to be called, it's a spinoff of a short that was made by the same people called Critters. I haven't seen it. I've heard it's actually very funny, but it was all made on
Did they
AI.
like put in a script, or did AI come up with a script too?
I'm going to assume that they came up with the script, not AI. And only because I think that would have been a whole nother controversy. Oh, it's 100% made. They wrote, the thing wrote the script and made the film, basically. So, no, I don't think it is. That's a good question, but
I wonder if it looks AI. You know how you can tell when something's AI?
Well, that kind of looks AI to me.
It does look AI. No, I'm talking about like the way he moves. Like, when you watch movement and they go like lay face first on the bed, but then all of a sudden it's their face coming up this way and that was their back. You know how like it like...
Oh, right.
AI gets a bit confused.
Ways to fix that. I don't think they would hopefully put anything that weird into the movie.
Well, yeah, but I'm just saying like I wonder if they're like missing like background characters. So it's like heads are like turning like,
Just doing weird, odd things.
Yeah.
Like zombie things.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, obviously they're going to be looking out for that. That's their job right now. Is they got $30 million. Let's just throw that out there. How much money that is if you're just going to have AI do most of the work.
Which is so crazy.
Now there's a lot of iterations. They're going to have to reprompt to get it right because it does those crazy zombie things.
Okay, yeah. So you're coding.
Well, I know. I mean, like...
Literally just coding.
I haven't heard that they're doing anything artistically driven. Maybe, I'm assuming they're starting with some sketches of these characters and then the AI is kind of replicating that or finishing it off. Whatever.
I wouldn't even go as far as to assume that whatsoever.
I know. I only assume that because that's the only way you can copyright those characters. If this movie were to take off and it's completely 100% AI generated, there's no way they're going to copyright, make any kind of licensing toys or anything. And so they got to be smart enough, I hope, for them. I don't know.
Copyright something that, like, I know obviously, like, the Simpson things with AI, like, that was, like, pretty much copy-paste. No, you can't copyright that. Like, say a character like this that maybe took a lot of little bits of all these different critters that have been created in shows and movies and illustrations and put it together to make this one. So it doesn't really have an exact... like doppelganger. Can you copyright that?
No, not if you started with a prompt. It has to be art driven first. So that if you started with some sketches and then basically fed that into the AI, and maybe then sort of prompt it like, please, render this out, make it look 3D, make it look whatever, or this kind of style of fur. Then it's based off of your creation, and now that becomes more copyrightable. And there's probably a few other like lines there, but that's the basics. Is if it's artist first, then you're in a lot better position to get that thing copyrighted. You have to draw first. So, I don't know. I don't know their process. The stories are all just like completely AI generated. So who knows where that line is?
I think it's pretty ugly looking.
Yeah, I think it's supposed to be very simple. People have compared the short Critters, which I guess had no real story. It was more like interviews with little characters, like Creature Comforts. And you haven't seen that short. But
I actually think I've heard of this.
Nick Park did it years ago. It was like pre-Wallace and Gromit. Like it was the very early clay animation.
I actually do. I learned about this in my film class.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, good
in
job.
College. The only class that like still I remember
it's like
stuff
It's like zoo characters, zoo animals, and they're being interviewed by somebody.
We never watched it. Oh wait, yes we did. What's it called? Creature characters?
Creature Comforts.
We either watched it or
to the audience. The way they did that, it was interview style, kind of like The Office, but without all the interstitials of what's actually happening. It's just the interviews, and So is that familiar?
I totally remember this. Yes.
Yeah.
And then he did do Wallace and Gromit.
Right. From Creature Comforts came everything else. Like that was their big hit short film. The polar bears. Yeah, the polar family.
I totally remember this.
And the way they did it is they interviewed people in a park or something and were asking about something else. Like, what do you think of the prime minister or something like that? And they're all like, they just start talking and telling how they really feel. But then they made the question about, how do you feel about your mom or whatever it was. They changed the question. And so it made it really interesting because how they're answering, they're actually talking about something else, but it applies completely. Well, I don't know. He's kind of a bit stuffy to me, but, I like him pretty well, But you're really talking about, I don't know. I can't remember what the whole topic was. It was about like, how do you like living in the zoo is the premise of the Creature Comforts. But they were asking them about like, I don't know, a hotel that they just stayed at. I can't remember what the
okay. We get it. No need to get deep.
Very groundbreaking and interesting.
Sounds like it. Yes. Very groundbreaking.
From what I've heard, that's what Critters is like, is a bunch of interviews with monsters, basically, I guess. And I hear it's funny. That's all I know.
You hear it's funny?
Yeah, I heard it's funny. I think it's why it got so much buzz. Not just the AI, but it's actually entertaining. I wouldn't say it's original. Creature Comforts proves that. Are you going to watch it right now in front of everybody?
No, it's not even anywhere. Did I spell Critters wrong?
Yeah, I think it's with a Z, or at least the movie's with the Z. Critters, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Why does it look like it has that text around it?
I don't know. It's just...
It's so AI.
Okay,
well, do you want to do the third? I'd recommend reading it.
Should I look at it? Should I know what it is? I'm turning down. But what's behind curtain one? Crafting a Dream World. How Alexander Wu and Steve Pilcher built Netflix original feature In Your Dreams. I mean, that's the whole article. There's a lot of meat to that, I'm sure. You're going to be just reading it to us, I have a feeling.
And I haven't read it yet.
Oh, great. So now let's pass this.
But the only thing I wanted to say...
just let me jump in. In Your Dreams looks interesting.
That's exactly what I was going to say. So
I saw the trailer.
Yeah, so maybe we just make this a review of the trailer of...
Really?
Article 3. We'll attach this article if you want to read it, but this is more behind the scenes. So we'll just talk about like maybe what we thought about the trailer.
Okay. It's been a while.
Because I didn't know what it was about till I saw the trailer.
Did you watch that recently?
Today.
Oh, okay.
I didn't get to the reading part, but I did watch the trailer.
You start, because
on the article.
Well, it was a while ago when I saw it. And I know people that worked on the film, and that's how I found out about it.
Yeah, so it's kind of like there's a Sandman involved. Mm-hmm. Sandman is an interesting name because it's supposed to be like the Sandman that makes their dreams come true. Mm-hmm. But that's like known as like a horror character in horror movies. Like, he's a well-known
Well, it's like everything.
Mr. Sandman or something like that. I
know, but not in the folklore of where the Sandman came from. He was always just a character that brought you your dreams.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, see, I've never heard of it till I've heard of
the horror movie.
Yeah.
Well, trust me, it goes back a long time. Okay. It's like Santa Claus or something like that.
Which I might be like actually
somebody came
the
up
wrong
with.
Character that I just thought that was what it was. Okay, anyways.
Yeah.
Loved going into the dream world. I thought that's like such a cool idea. This will be really fun. And I also, most of it, like loved when they were going through like bad dreams. Mm-hmm. That, like, little clips were so funny to me. Like, they were in public naked. Like, who hasn't had that dream?
Oh, that's
And,
funny.
like, the younger brother was like, I don't get what's scary about this. And he's, like, just walking around, like, the big sister's all, like...
He's enjoying it.
Yeah. And so, that I loved.
Uh-huh.
My other point was the stuffed animal that he finds that is, like, his childhood stuffed animal that he's lost. So, he sees it in his dream. Is he voiced by Eddie Murphy? Because it sounds like Eddie Murphy.
Okay, so I saw this a while ago, and it was an early teaser. I obviously haven't seen this new trailer.
Okay, you need to.
Are we going to stop this while I look at it?
Because I was just going to say, number one, he's definitely supposed to sound like Eddie Murphy / donkey.
Well,
like,
it must be Eddie Murphy. I mean,
it's a donkey, like, reference stuffed animal. Like, it looks like an exact character actually in Toy Story, but with the character personality of Donkey.
Oh. It's probably Eddie Murphy.
And then my only last point is that I think that the designs of the people are really bad.
Yeah, I will say that. I'm not super impressed by their character designs. You're looking up if he's in it.
Yeah.
I think you would have seen it by now.
I do too.
He'd be a top, yeah. I guess it's not Eddie Murphy.
But let me...
Oh, it's probably this guy, Craig Robinson.
Oh, Baloney Tony. It is him.
Yeah. He's a funny guy from The Office.
Yeah. Oh, so Baloney Tony is a real thing.
Is that what he looks like?
Tony Baloney. No.
And that's not... Well, Tony Baloney's just sort of an old term. I don't know where that even comes from.
So, doesn't he look... Can you show an image of him? Philip, of Tony... Baloney Tony?
Baloney Tony.
Doesn't he look just like a character that was in the latest Toy Story?
This was sent to me by, I think, John Densk, our animator at Pencilish, and said, doesn't this look like our character, Bjorn the Last Unicorn?
No.
Yeah, he's got proportions and stuff. He's similar.
Similar proportions, sure. But he looks like a character in Toy Story 3, like the latest one. I swear they have like a one-eyed one. Anyways, he also acts just like Donkey. Just like him.
Really? Is he sassy?
Oh, yeah.
So that's the doll that the kid lost years ago.
Yeah, Baloney Tony. He like loves baloney.
Is that the whole premise? Is they're going after
No, Baloney Tony just seems to be a part of the dreams.
I see.
But I think they're trying to make their dreams come true. Mm-hmm. But to get their dreams to come true, they have to go through their bad dreams.
I'm just going to say I would like the early trailer.
Comes out November 17th, I think.
Yeah. And so I do think it looks like it's promising.
Oh, November 14th.
So everybody should go see this movie, I think. It's on Netflix. Yes.
It will be going to Netflix, yes.
Right. It's a Netflix film. Starting at Netflix. Ending at Netflix.
Yes.
Okay. Go watch it on Netflix. So we'll watch it someday soon and probably give a review of it. Okay?
Yeah, we'll do that.
That'll be our goal.
We'll do that.
You guys too. So now let's look at some comments.
Oh, right.
Oh my gosh. This is a slow-paced one. Sorry, guys.
I'm giving it my all. I'm literally giving it my all.
Is this last AWR?
Do you want me to do that? I did have one I wanted to read a while ago that I forgot about.
Okay. We've been meaning to do this for like 2 or 3 episodes at least. So I'm glad we're doing it. Yeah, pre-screen them.
This one says, Tom, I wanted to thank you.
Oh, who's it from?
Oh, 25E Simpson.
Okay. Hi, 25.
Tom, I wanted to thank you and the whole team so much for making this film. We were traveling
Which
but
film?
found a theater. Light of the World.
Oh, this is about Light of the World. That's for the
Duh.
audience. They don't know that. Go ahead.
Found a theater that was showing it in Colorado opening night. It was a gorgeous movie from the character designs to the backgrounds and the animation. My 7-year-old son grasped me on the arm and was partially hiding his eyes when Jesus was dying. He was uncharacteristically solemn after leaving the theater. I think it is food for thought. I must have seen Prince of Egypt 100 times since I was a kid, and have always wondered why a high-quality, hand-drawn 2D film about the life of Jesus hadn't ever been made. Praise God, it now exists thanks to you and everyone who worked on this. Thanks for keeping beautiful traditional animation alive, and even more importantly, for sharing the greatest story ever told with the world.
That's great. Well, thank you.
That was so well said.
It was. That felt really good, too. Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you guys are still looking to see Light of the World, bad news, it's not in theaters anymore. We didn't have a long run because we're a small indie, and honestly, not enough people came out, so it wasn't making a ton of money, and so that got it pulled probably a little bit earlier than it could have gone, maybe 4 weeks. But in general, small films don't get long, play at a theater. So they're making deals right now. I'm sure it'll go to a streamer soon, probably POD, what is that? No, POV, pay on demand, POD, which would be Apple or Amazon Prime, where you can rent or buy it. That'll probably be the next place you could get at it pretty soon.
Okay, now we'll get to last week's episode.
Okay.
This is from Chelsea Nick. Sorry, Tom, I'm with Ansley on the Steamboat Willie lawsuit.
How ironic that this is the first one that you picked.
It's just marketing. It's actually just the first one there, too.
I know, okay.
It's just marketing. Kind of smart, actually. It's like the demo after the ad. Don't just take our word for it. See for yourself. Billy Mays would be proud. I don't know who that is.
I don't know either.
Maybe the marketing guy.
Yeah.
Okay, this is from...
I think it is a marketing guy. More people that agree with you?
Yeah, let me find this one. Okay, this is artsy_Kim.
Stop.
I did the tanning bed a month before my wedding as well. I think most brides do. I'm not a tanning salon person and had never gone prior or even after or ever after again after my wedding. It did help to eliminate and blend in the various t-shirt, tank top tan lines that were all mismatched and would have been noticeable when I was wearing my wedding dress and in wedding photos. So for that purpose, it worked out, but not something to do long term. Couldn't agree more, Artsy Kim.
I mean, I get it. Obviously, you're wearing a white dress. You can't have white skin,
start going.
right?
I think they're selling you.
Have darker skin to stand out of that white dress a little bit and get rid of tan lines. Okay.
You're totally gonna start going.
I'm totally gonna. I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna grow my hair out
next week. We're gonna be matching skin tone.
I'm gonna grow that hair out and get all tan. Maybe I'll work out.
Okay, I think that's all for today.
I think that's good. And you can go and take a nap or whatever you need to do, get better.
No, I have a meeting in 10 minutes.
That's right, we do. I'm going to be there. Hey, guys, thanks for coming to this. And we'll get our energy back and have a really great episode next week.
We need to discuss that.
Uh-oh. Maybe not next week. I am traveling. Is it me?
I'm traveling, too.
I think we're both traveling.
Where are you traveling?
I'm going to Orlando day after tomorrow.
Through when?
Well, no, I am back next week.
Like Monday?
Yeah, I'll be back Monday.
Okay, I think we'll still have one.
We should be back next week.
Maybe.
All right. Thank you, guys.
If we're not, we'll miss ya.
Miss ya. Bye.
Be sure to subscribe to the Pencilish Studios YouTube channel.